Bitcoin is heading up, but there is something that's holding Bitcoin back. Why is Bitcoin not back up to 25,000 or 30,000 yet? What's holding Bitcoin back? Well, there is one thing, but it could be lifted soon, and that is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last Friday of this month. Every Friday, well, every month, I should say the last month of every Friday, there's usually a huge options expirations and futures expirations. Okay, it's both. CME, they have futures expiring the end of the month every, basically last Friday. Options does expire. There's a ton of options contracts left and right, but generally speaking, the last one of the month is the most important with the most volume because it sets the tone for the next month and the upcoming months, right? So tomorrow we have basically $1.5 billion worth of options about to expire, right? And the bears, well, they don't want to lose their money, okay? But if Bitcoin closes above 23,000, it will absolutely wreck the bears. Absolutely wreck them because, wow. Just look at it. So how could the bulls win, right? If you look at like between 20 and 21,000, there's about 13,000 calls versus 7,100 puts, right? And 21 to 22, 17,000 calls versus 2,800 puts. And then 22,000 and 23, you have 21,000 calls, 1,100 puts. And then above 23,000, 25,000 calls, 0 puts. Basically, there's no bears that's expecting that wants to bet against this. But you can see overall, there's a lot more calls. And generally speaking, yes, you could sell calls, but generally speaking, most people are buying long calls, open calls, because they're predicting that price will go up, right? And generally speaking, puts are the bears, the ones that think that the price is going to go down, right? But there's definitely a lot more bulls now than bears, and very little bears is left to hold the line. So as we go higher, as we break higher, the bulls are going to just decimate and trample the bears. And this could definitely be a good thing because we will probably get more short squeezes and cause the price to go higher. But there is this coming up tomorrow. You have a big options expiration, big futures expiration, right? But if all goes well, 30,000 could be right around the corner. The way we're moving right now, the accumulation, the start of FOMO, the growing fundamentals, there's no doubt we are recovering from bottom and we could see some good times ahead of us. Exciting. Very, very, very exciting. This is measuring realized price of long-term holders and short-term holders. And why this is important is because the last time Bitcoin's price crushed through all of these metrics, well, that was back in 2019. Again, when Bitcoin broke out from its bottom around $3,000 and it finally broke up to 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Then it went on a tremendous run to 14,000 before it cooled off and came back down, right? We're looking at the same exact point right now where Bitcoin has just broken through short-term realized price, normal realized price, long-term realized price, just like back in 2019. So this relates to the video I created yesterday morning about can Bitcoin double up in 2 weeks? That's actually kind of what happened in 2019. It didn't go up that much that fast, but over the next few, like 3 or 4 months, it got pretty close to the previous high, right? So we'll see. It's getting exciting. Very, very exciting. And then, of course, people that have been accumulating, right? You got the crabs, the shrimps, the sharks, the whales, right? Basically, everyone is stocking up right now. This is what it's showing, right? It's good. It's good. I saw this. El Salvador's Bitcoin City wins International Architectural Design Award. I'm like, Okay, like how did it win? Well, and then I saw this. And I'm like, wow, if they could really make their future Bitcoin city look like this, powered by volcanic Bitcoin bonds, basically, it would be quite amazing. Quite amazing if they can make it look like this, right? El Salvador, I just covered about them. I've been covering about them a lot. IMF is no fan of El Salvador because they started a trend. Now we have so many countries looking to embrace Bitcoin in some form or fashion, and the IMF and the World Bank hates that. They're losing their grasp, right? Slowly but surely. And they're still doing what they can to spread FUD about what President Bukele has done, right? About Bitcoin, about stable coins, and I mean just everything. But they are losing. They're losing the war.